Surrey Street Market has always been known as a fruit and veg market. That's its identity. And we know that there's been a street market on this site going back to 1276. But even before then, there was evidence of coins and Roman fish bones and that sort of thing. So we know it's always been an important site, and it continues today. It's a very important part of the town, the market. It encourages community. It's somewhere where people have a sense of belonging.
The family business has been here since 1897, so third generation down now, which is on my husband's side. It was 3 brothers, so they all had a stall each here in the same spot. So one did roots, one did cut flowers, one did fruit, and they were all in a line here. All the plants were grown on the land and pulled, what was called roots, tied up with string and brought to the stall.
My nan and my uncle Bobby used to work down here as a barrow boy, and Bobby was one of us. Was a fetcher and carrier, a simpleton perhaps to people's eyes today, but I know was well loved and respected, and the sort of person that the stall holders would have actually looked after.
And we had a yard just round the corner actually, where Kennards used to be, and they used to pull the stalls up from the yard, which was an old stables in them days.
I remember it certainly a lot busier than it is now. Stall holders literally cheek by jowl, and you used to have to sort of scrunch your shoulders up as you walked down the market.
I mean, I used to come down here when I was a kid with my mum and dad and all that, and it was, you had to hold on tight to their hand, otherwise you'll be swept away.
I started coming with my mother during the war, and then we occasionally, mainly to buy coats in Croydon, we always came through the market, and then we moved to Croydon in 1964, and so I've been coming regularly since then.
I come to this market very often because it's such a lovely place to be.
Yeah, 1951. I bought 6 Jaffa oranges for 6pence on the way to work.
And I've been coming every week once, and it is a really good market. People are nice, and now they start all the Indian vegetable and Indian other things and that, and I'm really happy that I can get everything what I want.
I've been coming down here probably for 50 years since I've lived down here. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. I once had my purse pinched, which was an interesting experience.
I've been coming to this market for years and years and years, and I love the spirit of the market. I love, even my son, when he was very tiny baby, he was like 2 months old, they used to bring him here, introduce him to the colors, to the shape, to the people, to the streets.
And now I'm older, it's still has so much people, and I wish it would stay.
Every time I come to Croydon, we always come down here to Surrey Street. It's probably the best market in the whole of Britain, and obviously somebody that remembers it from its heyday.
When I first came here, it was very much an enforcement job, but I realised that actually the market needed help. When somebody comes along with a new idea, a trader, it may be they've been made redundant or they haven't worked for a while. I'm very keen to encourage them.
FIONA, whom I saw as my supervisor, has been very supportive. Yeah. She has directed me, helped me, made me to start.
We offer taster days where we provide a gazebo, table, cover the public liability, and they can try that for 10 days. And if after 10 days they think, yep, this is a sound idea, then they can go on, get their own public liability, buy their own gazebo, and they're off and running. It's a great way of trying and testing the market.
Luckily, FIONA came to us and said, yes, we can trade, and we got surprised for a week time that we are here. We're actually loving it.
Well, it's less risky here, really. So you come in and you just focus on just what you do for the day. So it has helped me a lot to try out what I wanted to do for the bigger picture, like because I knew I wanted to do a cafe, but being here has helped me to actually structure my plan and find out what works and what doesn't work, and it's given me the confidence to know that my idea actually works. So for me, being here, it's been a learning experience for me more than anything else.
Personally, I've been working here for 26 years. I've always loved it. I love the feeling about the market. There's always something special. The clientele are lovely. People come down here on a daily basis, really, to actually shop, and they become friends. So the fact that you're here on a regular basis, you're always in the same spot, makes that corner shop feeling.
I've been down there for about 20 years. In the summer, it's a lovely, lovely trade. It's nice, but in the winter, it's bloody hard. Mind my language, it's very hard. And there's a lot of competition about. And a lot of traders are feeling the pinch now. But as time goes on, hopefully the market will improve a little bit more, because it has been quite, well, it's been really hard down there.
I'm from Czech Republic, and I started like 5 years ago. And from beginning I was working just every Saturday, and maybe it's like a year ago that I started working almost every day here. Because I didn't really find other job, I took this chance to work almost every day here.
Well, this is Veg Instead. We're a vegan street food stall. And we do vegan sugar-free foods, so we do some salads, hot foods, desserts, that sort of thing. We've been here since February, about 8 months, and it's going fairly well.
Hello, I'm Catherine. I run a juice bar at the market. I've only been here for 3 months, just this summer. I do organic juices, and I'm looking to grow into a mini health food store. So I will be selling dried fruits that are gluten and wheat free, and some powders that are good for general well-being.
I started coming to Surrey Street about 8 weeks now. I sell perfume or makeup, yeah. So I'm just looking for a place to start and then maybe go further.
We moved to Croydon about 4 years ago, and we got quite a story. Me and husband decided to resign both our full-time job and start doing the dream. Some enlightenment pushed us to do Filipino food, so we're just gonna move on to doing our own food and do our own culture, and hopefully we'll get used to it.
I was selling clothing, and that got hard because Primark moved in. So I decided to change into this because I know everyone's got to eat.
We do the rubbish, put out the bins, keep it as neat and tidy as best we can.
And we start at 6 o'clock in the morning, we finish at 3.
I get up at 2 o'clock in the morning, have a nice cup of tea, and I go and have a shower. Then I get in my van and I go to Spitalfields Market and try and look for a bargain. Sometimes I get bargains, sometimes I don't. And I come to Surrey Street about 4:30ish, 5ish, start setting the store up for the day's trading. So about 6, 7 o'clock at night.
I start 9:30, and almost everything is ready here. And I finish 2:30 because I need to collect my son from the school.
Saturday is still the busiest day.
Busiest day is Saturday, definitely. Saturday and Monday is not bad as well. I can say Monday is good, and Thursday is not bad as well.
It can alter. You can have a really good Friday and a lousy Saturday, or you could have a really good Thursday and a lousy Friday. It all depends really.
Customers are awful. They're all different shades of people. You think they're all right, and all of a sudden they just switch on you, and they're just rude to you sometimes. But 90%, yeah, they're nice people, nice customers.
Sometimes it's quite difficult with the customers, yeah, they don't really get it.
One thing that I've found working here all these years, that the amount of people that I've met have always come back and supported you. And I always get people saying good morning, I get a cup of coffee, I get cups of tea, I get cake, it's just lovely, it's that lovely feeling.
We're quite lucky that the workers of Croydon come in here and have lunch. We're actually loving it.
But being here and having a store like this, what I've noticed is most people come to the market and they don't really want to stop. They just come down here to get their fruits and vegetables and leave.
It's not a farmer's market. Anybody who comes with a stall of some farmer stuff doesn't do anything.
When I first come here, there was 100 plus stalls. 90% were fruit and veg stalls, but now the stalls have just declined. I think it's just a sign of the times, though. People shopping supermarkets now to get it delivered. I don't know if it's just a trend of the shopping now, where people don't do markets and all that, and also a lot of people put it on credit cards.
Tried to encourage different types of market stalls, but that's a challenge, you know, with these big shops, Matalan, Primark, Poundland, all the pound shops that have cropped up have really taken over from market stalls, and they are all indoor markets that don't have all the elements, the weather to cope with.
It just wants investment, it just wants some vision, if you like. I would love to see the fact it was all unison. I'd like to see the fact it would have more signage, so we have big arches on each end of the market to encourage people that they know it's here.
I think they could spend a bit of money on the thing, yeah. It just needs a clean up, doesn't it, George? Yeah. That's all, just a little bit, it wouldn't take long. Get the shopkeepers to buy some paint, you know, paint their shops, keep it all neat and tidy, and the road obviously needs doing, and that, and perhaps better street lighting.
Would be nice if we can have a little dining area. I think we should embrace this and make more culture into it. Maybe put some live music on.
Mostly I think it's more about marketing and getting people to know that the market is here, and it's not just a cheap vegetable market, but a market that has much more than that, an area that have new businesses that are trying to come out into the high street, but they're just starting up to try out their ideas. So a place for you to come and experience one-to-one more than what you don't get in the high street.
So we have to keep reminding people that the market's here, and we can do this through events. For instance, this Saturday Harvest Festival, to remind people that Surrey Street's here.
There's an awful lot here that would attract people from all over the country. It's got a massive amount of history. We've got 3 Kings charters here. We could have it as a really good tourist attraction. I see it that way.
Behind me you'll see a wide range of buildings, flats, offices being converted into flats. This is all bringing young people into Croydon. They're hopefully going to be customers of the market. So we see a great future in Surrey Street. As long as the traders want to work here, the market will always remain.
We have 2 sons, and one has got horticultural qualifications, but at the moment, no. Not interested. There's a big wide world out there, and there's a lot more to offer.
I was doing it since I was a kid. You know, I've got to have it in you or you ain't. People just comes into it new, thinks it's easy. It's not.
I think as the market trends have died down a wee bit, I can't see the market surviving another 800 years, I would say.
And please keep the markets. The markets are it's the soul of the community, and it's wonderful that we have markets still. So despite all these corporations and despite all this saga of the multi-millionaires or billionaires, so we're still having markets. It's tangible, it's handy, and most of all, it's affordable. So thank you for keeping this.